Greetings, fellow scooter enthusiasts, or more specifically, e-scooter enthusiasts and other general viewers of my YouTube YouTube channel. I am doing this video today because I haven't released anything for over 2 weeks, so I figure it's about that frequency, or it's about time so that I can have that frequency of releasing videos about every week or every other week. And if you notice, I am kind of sweaty today because it's a scorcher. I believe the high today is 95. Let me see check this out. This is crazy. You see that this is the concrete 120 degrees Fahrenheit. So that's a concrete surface temperature. It's not the air temperature. Air temperature is like 90, 95. It's been like this for a week and a half, so it's pretty miserable. But I am enthusiastic. I'm eager because something noteworthy, absolutely noteworthy, is going to take place in about an hour. I am expecting of all people, a YouTube subscriber and viewer of my channel to come and visit, and not just visit. He's gonna bring along his Torso. So this is the Torso E8 Pro. He has the Torso E8 Pro higher version. I know it's funny. They don't have any kind of catchy name like the Pro or the X or the 2. They just call it the higher version for that that version, that newer version of the Torso E8 Pro. It has supposedly on paper 3,500 watts front motor, 3,500 watts rear motor for a combined total peak wattage of 7,000 watts. And it's running on a 72 volt battery system. So it's supposedly going to have so much more power than this. So this one, I hit about 40, 47, 48, the higher 40s, lower 50s. That one's supposed to be like 15 miles an hour faster. But what he's gonna do, or what his intention is, he wants to bring it here, not because he wants to show it off or put it on my channel. He wants me to work on it. That's why I have all these tools out. I got all this Ryobi. And more specifically, I am gonna be replacing the front shock absorber, the suspension dampener for him, because he says that he's experiencing speed wobbles, instability, parasitic movements, whatever. And he saw my video saying, you know what? If what I did on my scooter improved the drivability, he wants it on his scooter as well. Hey, you don't mind if I document this for my channel, do you? Yeah, because of the shock absorber. Oh, okay. Yeah, so it's identical to what you have. So the controls are pretty much the same. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, go ahead and take it out. Does the kickstand up? Oh, that's good. Oh, hold up. You're gonna go this way. Yeah, it's definitely a lot smoother. Okay. Yeah, it's way smoother than mine, huh? Okay.
having a
Well,
hard
the
time.
reason they're sensitive is I have the electronic brakes on, so the motor actually stops the scooter, not just the physical rotor brakes.
Okay.
You can actually turn that on if you want. Do you know that?
No.
Yeah, if you want, you can actually turn on electronic braking so that the motors actually slow you down instead of just your other brakes.
Oh. Okay.
It's called regen braking, and it charges up the batteries.
Got it.
Yeah, it's actually this right here. So you might learn something. You have the key?
Yeah. Yeah, it takes a bit getting used to.
But what do you think about the high speed performance or stability?
I was noticing even yours, they're shaking regardless on any scooter if you go high speeds, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it doesn't matter what. If I go 60, 70, it's gonna shake a little bit still.
But is it
But
a
it's just-
noticeable
yeah,
improvement from what you are experiencing on here?
For sure.
Okay,
It
so
might be the tires as well, because like I said, those are off-road.
okay,
So maybe when we change them out, it might be a little smoother, right?
it should. I mean, look at
on-roads?
the tread.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
look at the knob.
Right, right. Yeah, I definitely like the. So it's smooth. It's very soft, especially going over bumps. This one, it gets even wobbler when I hit a speed
Okay,
bump.
so you definitely want to proceed with the replacement. Okay.
The A5, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So if you look here, and you go like this,
Right.
you go to. What's gonna happen is, before you squeeze this down,
Yeah.
just do like this, and the motor is gonna slow it down already. So you watch, you can ride it and feel the difference
Okay.
on your scooter now.
Put it in the street. Yeah, yours are way more sensitive than mine, especially the front one. Like I gotta press mine all the way down before
you-
it catches on.
Oh, you can actually adjust it.
Okay.
But do you notice what do you call it, the regen?
All right, so I'm lifting the speed bike onto my lift table or lift cart, lifting it up so it's easier to work with. I don't have to bend over. All right, so here I am taking off zip ties holding the motor cable to the front wheel assembly, remove all the zip ties. I'm going to take off the wheel itself, and now I am going to take off the bottom suspension shaft. And let's see, it takes a little bit of work to remove that bottom suspension shaft. Okay, that was the top suspension shaft. Now the bottom is gonna be removed. Okay, so now I'm putting on the A5 air shock absorber canister installed onto the bottom shaft of the suspension system. Now I'm putting that back in, and you're gonna see I'm gonna run into a snag here, my very first obstacle. There are four hex head screws holding the front fender in place, and two of them were just so stubborn they actually got stripped. So the head got stripped, so I had to use a strip screw extractor or remover to get those off. And once I got those off, I was able to take remove the fender, because this new suspension dampener was not compatible with that fender. That fender has to be modified, and some material has to be taken off. That's beyond the scope of the work or the job that I'm doing today, so I didn't bother with that. Removed the fender altogether, and now I am installing the top shaft of the suspension dampener, and I'm done. I'm done with the my first objective. That shock absorber is fully replaced. No, actually, I have to secure the bottom shaft. And then next, after this, I'm gonna attempt to replace the tire, and I'm gonna find out real quick that that's not gonna be feasible with the tools that I have. I don't have the tire iron to remove the tire, because this is not the same as my Mikey scooter where the two rims come apart. They do come apart, but there's this cable that's in place, so I need a tire iron. I wish I could have a picture to show you, but there's no way. So I tried a screwdriver here, but I don't want to risk or chance damaging the rim, so I decided against replacing the tire itself, even though that was something that I wanted to do. Jai wanted to do that as well, so I'm pretty much giving up here. No tire replacement. But after I put the tire back in, okay, so I'm reassembling the two halves of the rim here, and I'm gonna install the tire or the wheel back onto the suspension or the dropout arms, and I'm gonna find out that there's a problem with the brake rotors. They're so freaking warped. That's the reason why Jai needed to squeeze the brake lever so far in to have any stopping power, because it's warped. And so now here I'm gonna put on install the brake caliper, and I find out that there's a lot of resistance. There's I had to figure out something to see, compared to the rear, the front wheel was not turning very well. So that was a big challenge right here.